off someone saying, "Oh my gosh, Kentucky's in our pod." You know, we've got enough. You know, again, you understand foul trouble and all the other stuff that goes along with it, but.
John, I've
That's a question.
heard guys like Coach Hall talk about the fact that young players at this stage of the calendar have played more games and practiced more than they ever have in their life. And you got that short bench. Is hitting a wall an issue?
I think we hit the wall last week. I think we're like bounced through it. You know, I think, I thought you were going to say Coach Hall says they're now sophomores, quit saying they're freshmen. I said, that's because he's not coaching anymore. That's why he's saying that. But,
He used to say that.
but you know, somebody said something about, you know, Brandon and Deron, these guys. I mean, they're fine. They're fine. I mean, our practices are not long. Last week I made 2 practices. Tuesday and Wednesday were long practices for us. We went 2 hours and 20 minutes, and we don't do that. But I was coaching like we lost to South Carolina. So that's how I coached the practice. And so, but now, you know, we're into playing it, you know, every other, we got Tuesday, Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday. That's where we are the rest of the way. So 10 games, I told them, 10 games. You know how many practices we have left? 10. 10 practices before the game. What are you going to do before a game, Coach? What are you going to do? You're not going to beat them up the day before a game. 10 of those, 10 games, 5 days off, and 10 practices. You can't go hard for 10 practices?
Did they smile?
They said, he's got to be kidding. Something's wrong here. Looking at the calendar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got to give him a day off a week. You got 10 games. You got 10 days before a game. Those practices, you got 10 days of like, okay, we got to get after it. So that's where we are in the season. That's why I'm saying at some point they're empowered. It's there. Where do you want to go? How good do you want to be? Do you want to be special? Go be special. But you're not doing it unless you do it together. This team playing together. If it's one guy that holds the ball and slows us down, if it's one guy that won't talk on defense and won't help his teammates, then we're not good enough. Then we're not good enough. They all do this together. We've got a chance of being okay. All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks.